Okay guys, so in this video we will discuss about the concept of resistance. So I think in the last video, so we've seen the definitions for voltage and current. Again I consider the same conductor. So suppose consider a copper conductor. So in case of a copper conductor, so each atom will provide one free electron and it is connected across a battery having some voltage. So now we'll see what is the role of resistance. So in case of a conductor, so after connecting this conductor across a battery, so as usual, so all these are the immobile positive ions and these are my free electrons. So between this positive plate and between my electrons, I'm having attraction force. And similarly, between this negative plate and these free electrons, I'm having repulsion force. So my electrons try to move in the direction from right to left. But here the question is, so while moving these free electrons, it is not a free path. It is a conductor. It consists of so many number of atoms. As I already told you that in a material, so on an average per unit volume, we are having almost 10 to the power of 18 to 10 to the power of 20 atoms. So that means it is not a free path. So because of this reason, so while moving my electrons, so these free electrons will collide with the immobile positive ions. So all of you understood? So why these free electrons are colliding with the immobile positive ions? The reason is, so my immobile positive ions are they are stable, they doesn't move, but these free electrons are trying to move, and while moving these free electrons will collide with the nearest atoms. So because of this reason, so these collisions leads to some amount of energy loss, and that energy loss, it is in the form of heat only. So the energy lost by the free electrons, it is in the form of dissipation of heat only. So that means, so when a conductor is connected across a battery or a voltage, so these free electrons will collide with the nearest atoms, and again these collisions leads to some amount of energy lost. That energy lost, it is dissipated in the form of heat. Okay. So now from this discussion, now we'll give the definition for a resistance. So resistance is nothing but the property of a material. The resistance is nothing but the property of a material. It restricts or it opposes the flow of free electrons. The same thing happening here, right? It's a property of a material. You can consider any material in this universe. You can consider any material. Definitely, some opposition will be there for this flow of electrons, and that opposition we are calling as the resistance of that material. So resistance is nothing but it is a property of material which opposes flow of electrons, right? So it is a property of material which opposes the flow of electrons, right? And while moving, these free electrons will collide with the nearest immobile positive ions, and these collisions leads to the loss of energy, and that loss of energy, it is dissipated in the form of heat. So that means, and the amount of energy loss, per unit charge, we are calling as the voltage drop across this material. All of you understood? So resistance is nothing but material which opposes the flow of free electrons, and so while moving these free electrons, so these free electrons will collide with the nearest immobile positive ions, and these collisions leads to the loss of energy, and this loss of energy, it is dissipated in the form of heat only. And so the resistance, it is denoted by a letter capital R, right? It is denoted by a letter capital R. So clear? So that means indirectly the resistance is nothing but it will dissipation of heat only. Directly, resistance so is nothing but dissipation of heat only. I hope you all understood. And can I expect, is there any material having zero resistance? So can you imagine what is the meaning of zero resistance? So the meaning of zero resistance means, if we consider a conductor like this, okay, if this conductor is having only one atom and one free electron, so one atom, one free electron. So if that material is connected across a battery of voltage V, then there is no chance of collision and there is no chance of loss of energy. There is no chance of dissipation of energy. Then I can consider that the resistance value is 0. So practically, is it possible? So it is not at all possible. So that is the reason why. So if you consider an ideal case, so ideal case means it is so it will be like this only. So there is no question of collision, there is no question of loss of energy, and there is no question of dissipation of energy. So clear. So this is the meaning of, so the resistance value is 0. So practically speaking, there is no material with resistance value 0. So right now, when it comes to the factors affecting the resistance value,